Good afternoon, everyone. I pray today is a good day for all thus far. That your business is prospering, increase and influx of all the resources that you require, that your health is being renewed, that your family is being strengthened and grown, beyond measure, beyond proportion that you ever even fathom, that you could never even fathom it being so. Because God is just good like that, you know? He really is. He's just good like that. And he does things sometimes, or should I say most times, without our permission. As though we can give him permission, and you know, we can. We can refuse to allow him in. We can refuse to allow him to be God. We can refuse to allow him to operate in and through us as he so desires, which only causes hardship for us or delays for us. We may not look at it that way. We may not even want to think about it being that way. But whether we want to or not, the truth is always the truth. And you know, I used to hear older people say that the truth is in the pudding, and it is. So with all that being said, the truth being in the pudding, I wanted to come on and just share something relating to a post that I made on yesterday on my ministry page, Long Ships Ministries. And that's for Nathalie, Apostle Nathalie, Dr. Nathalie, Mama, Auntie, Mima, whoever that person is in, and friend, sister, you know, into the individual's lives. But I say all that to say this. It really touched me because I had no intentions initially to even do what was done, first of all. But as a result of me doing it, I started getting a lot of feedback. I'm actually going to the page now so I can just reflect on it for a hot second, and then I'll go ahead and share what it is that I wanted to share with you today. Okay. I'm not going to read it all because it was a little lengthy. But what I did, I posted some pictures on there. I posted pictures of me now for, I believe it was, in fact, instead of guessing it, why don't I look at it? Pictures from 1999, a little early 90s, and then 2012, January 2nd, in fact, of 2012 were the first three. And then the last two pictures were of last year. And I spoke about the fact of my weight gain and the things that came along with that. So from a period of 1999 to 2019, though that's the time frame for the pictures, I was on steroid injections from 2013 to 2017. Starting off with like 2 to 3 injections every session, and by the time I ended in October of 2017, I was getting anywhere from 10 to 12 injections twice a month, which is pretty much unheard of. But the amount of pain that I was in, and even the pain still is in existence now, but I chose a different course of action to deal with it. But through that process, I've put on 70 pounds. And it's been rough. It's been times mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually that I just wanted to just say, done. I can't do this anymore. I can't take it anymore. The challenges that it placed on my body outside of what initially had taken place from various illnesses and then me falling and the result of me falling, that was bad enough. But the main reason why it was as much of a struggle as it was for me was primarily because those that know me, I had been a personal fitness trainer for several years, working out, getting up 5 o'clock in the morning, going in the gym before I would even get ready to go to work. For lunch, I would go to the gym. When I got off from work, I would go to the gym. And I don't mean patty caking workouts, like major workouts. And then to get to the point where I can't work out, I can't walk, my wind was too short for me to do anything, that messed my head up. Being able to be independent for so long and not on any medications and, just living life, doing all natural methods for anything that was bothering me. Dealing with asthma all my life, but had overcome that and had it in check. Being diagnosed with the fibromyalgia, had it in check. All kind of stuff was going on in my mind. And then people around me looking at me sideways and cockeyed because I'm not able to do the things that I used to do. And although they see me and they don't see any physical challenges or physical ailments on the outside, so many took it for granted that I was just exaggerating. Oh, it's in her head. Oh, she just tripping. No, having to deal with pain every day, all day long, it is a reality. But you can choose to either allow that reality to consume you, or you can choose to take control of it and bring it in submission to you, into subjection to what your will and your desire is for your life, which is basically why I want to talk today. The weight has not dropped. It fluctuates. I might go anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds down, the next thing you know, it's right back up. It's not because of what I eat. It's not because of how I eat. Because I eat healthy. Anybody that knows me, I eat healthy. I'm not a junk food person. I eat in proportions. I don't do diets, don't believe in diets, because if you diet and then you stop dieting, then what? It's a lifestyle change. It's a choice that you make within yourself to do better, to live right, and it's not all in what you eat. It's how you think. It's what you do throughout the course of a day. It's predicated upon the people that you have around you. It's predicated of the different activities that you engage with. Your sleeping, everything takes part in this process. And your spiritual mindset, where your spirit man is, has a great deal to do with your health, has a great deal to do with your weight, has a great deal to do with your emotions. For about 5 years, within this last 7 years, 5 years of the past 7 years have been hell for me. Been living in a nightmare that should have belonged to somebody else. Can't really go into detail with it too much right now. It will be discussed later when the time and opportunity presents itself. But I said that to say this. All of that contributed to where I am. I had completely forgotten, didn't understand why the weight was being put on, didn't understand, couldn't figure it out. Going to physical therapy, going to a chiropractor, getting injections, doing what I need to do, still being able to try and go, still pushing myself, still pressing, still pushing, still forging, still forcing, and nothing was happening with my body. And my mama reminded me, she was like, you are getting those injections. Yeah. I said, they're cortisone shots. She said, no, they're steroid shots. No, they're cortisone. I'm going back and forth. And I was like, wait a minute, let me go check and see. And they're like, yeah, you're getting steroid shots along with the cortisone in the injections. And like I said at the beginning, I started off getting anywhere from like 2 to 3 injections, maybe once a month, once every 2-3 months. Then it went from like 4 to 5. But like I said, as time progressed, I was up to 10 to 12 steroid injections at least twice a month, because the pain was so unbearable. I couldn't function. I couldn't get going. Had I been able to do the acupuncture, or found someone that would take the insurance so I could do the acupuncture, or better yet, just paid it out of pocket, probably would have caught it a lot faster. But I didn't. When I did, I went cold turkey. Told them I'm not taking it anymore. I'll deal with it. My attitude became so foul. I was snappy with people. I was short with people, because my body was going through withdrawals, because it was not getting its bi-weekly fix of their steroids. So up until last year, the beginning of last year, it was wearing me. It was wearing on me. Ministry was still going. Everything was still going. But it was not prospering the way that I know God would have it to prosper. And Nathalie had to do this. I remember back at All People, back in the day, Sister Guyton, she did this. It's like, Nathalie had to do, I'm done. I surrender. I give up. I'm done. And I did. I gave up. When I say I gave up and said, okay, God, what would you have me to do? And it's because he asked me, whose body is this? Who does your body belong to? I said, me. He said, who does your body belong to? Asked like 3 times. I said, oh, it belongs to you. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry. Because my body is supposed to be the temple of Holy Spirit, where Holy Spirit dwells on the inside of me. And we're supposed to be proper stewards over this temple. That means we are to take charge over what is being done within this temple. Oh, I'm sorry. I lost focus. This is going to help somebody. I lost focus. So, like I said, stopped the injections. Started making myself walk a little bit more, although it was hurting. It's okay. Push through it. It's okay. Bear it. It's okay. Get to that threshold. Push a little further. It's okay. Then I messed around and had 2 strokes at the beginning of last year. Really? That's how this is going to happen. Really? Push through it. It's okay. Speech messed up. It's okay. Memory coming and going. It's okay. The inability to just write was there. It's okay. Keep pushing, keep forging, keep going. No matter what, keep going. No matter what, keep going. No matter how hard it is, keep going. No matter what they say, keep going. No matter how they're looking at you, keep going, keep going, keep going. It has nothing to do with anybody but you. You and God. You and God. This is you and that's all. Not your children, not the grandchildren, not your husband, not your family, not ministry. No, this is about you and God. You and God. That's it. That's it. That's it. Do or die. What you gonna do? Put it up. What you gonna do? So mentally, I had to begin to retrain my mind. The same personal fitness trainer that did it in the natural now needed to start doing it mentally. Needed to start doing it emotionally. Needed to start doing it spiritually, like from a spiritual realm, spiritual standpoint, from a faith-based standpoint like never before. Sorry about that, y'all. You know, just got to keep going. Got to go through it. Got to push through it. Got to endure it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Then I had to start going back to some people and apologizing to them. Apologizing to them because of my demeanor towards them. Apologizing to them because relationships had begun to get a little strained. They were still there. Everybody was still flowing like we needed to flow, but there was still an elephant in the room. So I had to go back and apologize. I had to go back and get some things straight. Whether you believe it or not, that started the weight to begin to do what it needed to do. Forgiving myself and accepting responsibility for what Nathalie had done, Nathalie had allowed to take place in this temple, began to change the weight and the mindset of what was going on. Again, we have power over what happens on the inside of us. Go to the doctor like you're supposed to. Do your medications like you're supposed to. Absolutely. If the doctor was not relevant, God would not have allowed them to have the wisdom, the knowledge, and understanding to do the things that they do. At the same time, don't make your doctors your God. Don't make your medication the source of your healing. You have got to get to the point. You've got to get to the place where your source is just that, your source. Begin to find scriptures that pertain to what it is that's going on with you. Begin to make your own personal declarations. Begin to speak life over yourself. Begin to take control and possession over you. When you do that, you'll start seeing the weight. You'll start seeing the difference in your sleep habits, and you'll start seeing the difference in how you eat. You'll start seeing the weight, natural, the weight physical, the weight spiritual, the weight financially. All of those weights begin to drop because you make a conscious decision to take control of you. Taking charge over the temple that has been placed in your hand to be a steward over, to be a proper steward over. As we begin to work on the inside, everything that needs to take place on the outside will begin to manifest. When we begin to take charge on our inner man, our inward man, then our finances, our relationships, our health, our mind, our children, our surroundings will become healthier as well. But you got to start from the inside out. You have to start looking at you, not everybody else around you, but start looking at yourself. Start looking at where you are. Start looking at who you are. Start looking at the things that you're doing, the way that you're thinking, the way you handle things. Good, bad, or indifferent, minor or major, it matters not. Start looking at yourself. Start looking at your perspective, the perspective that you have on what you do and how you do. Begin to tweak some things. Begin to revisit some areas. And some things that need to be a do-over, let them be a do-over. Make them a priority. Some of us are so geared to help everybody else, we just let ourselves go to the wayside. We're not helping anybody. We think we are. But the best way that you can help somebody is to make sure you take care of yourself. The best way that you can be a blessing to someone is to make sure that your life is a blessing itself and in itself. And then you can move forward. Then you can go and do those things that you've been charged in the earth to do. Then you can be that beacon of hope before others that you have been put in the earth to be. There are some people that I yet will be able to resolve some things with because it's necessary. And in doing so, relationships may never ever be the same. And some relationships will just be completely dissolved. But it's all about a healthier you, a healthier lifestyle, a healthier mindset. If you're good, the people around you will be good. When you can face your own demons, your atmosphere will become so much lighter. The weight of the weight will become so much lighter. Because he said, cast your burdens upon him. Take up his yoke, because his yoke is easy and his burdens are light. Give it away. Give it to God. Day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. Begin to chip away. And those things that you could just do cold turkey, do it. Become intentional. Become deliberate and purposeful in everything that you do. Enjoy life. Laugh. For God's sake, laugh. Live. Enjoy. Have a mindset to do what's going to be beneficial and not just to do. And watch how God begins to do a new thing on the inside of you. And I will go so far to say, some of you don't even have a relationship with God. Some of you are not even trying to have a relationship with God. That's between you and your Creator. Nevertheless, the principles, they work. And some have even come to have a relationship with God because they begin to try the principles. They begin to work the formula that has been set up by Him. And as a result, the relationship was developed with Him. As a result, your family's relationship has begun to heal. Your finances heal. Your business heal. Your business adventures heal. Your business projects heal. There's so much healing that can take place through this process. Be made free. Be made free. Free yourself up so that you can begin to assist others in being made free. For whom the Son sets free is free indeed. And freedom has to be something that you choose to desire, that you choose to go after. And once you've gotten it, you have to maintain it. It's all in our hands. It's all in what we do. It's all in what we say. It's all in what we think. What we take in is what we'll ultimately give out. What are you taking in? What are you consuming? What are you consuming? Look around you. Do a self-check. Just like women, we have to do breast self-checks, and and men they can do their own personal self-checks or what have you. Do it for every aspect in your life. And make sure that your desire and your focus is to be made free. Done. Have a beautiful day today. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Just enjoy you. Be made free. God bless you.